friends, welcome to Artsy Kids. Today we're drawing a haunted house. It's going to be so fun. It's a lot more detailed than some other drawings that we've done. I've got computer paper, I've got a clipboard. If you don't have a clipboard, you can just put extra computer paper together to make sure the Sharpie doesn't go through to the table. I have a Sharpie, I've got markers, I've got colored pencils. I'll probably use colored pencils today because I want to shade and make it look really cool. So let's do it. All right, guys, let's get started. So today we're going to turn our paper horizontally, and we're going to start out doing a roof, not all the way up to the top, a little bit farther down and to the right side of the paper. Go out in a curved line like this, and then out in another curved line like that. We're going to do a little short line up here at the top. And remember, you guys can pause anytime if you need to catch up. Now we're going to go down, we're going to kind of do like this zigzag line to make it look like there's roof tiles. So watch closely before you do, see what I'm doing. So I'm going out and then kind of down and then out and down and out and down and out and down. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Next thing we're going to do is make a circle right here with some lines. This is kind of like an attic window or a vent. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I know it's on these like old-fashioned type houses. Then we're gonna go down the side, but we're gonna kind of make it like curved in a little bit because haunted houses are just always kind of crazy shaped, which is why it's so fun to draw because you can't really mess up. Everything's kind of kooky. All right, and then the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do a straight line across here. And what I've always learned is you don't want to rush through things because you'll wind up messing up. So just take your time and just know that you can pause at any time. We're just going to make a window right here. So we're going to do kind of a rectangle shape. And then we're going to do another smaller rectangle inside. So we're giving the window that border. And then we're also going to do the cross inside the window. Now to the side, this is kind of tricky. We're going to do like a window, a shutter, that's what it's called. A shutter that's hanging off the window, like it's kind of crooked. So we're doing like a little crooked line, and we're going to try to put it down kind of like crooked like this, like it's hanging off the window. And then do these lines across like that. And we're going to do the same type of thing on the other side. And then inside the window, we're going to make like these scary eyes in the background, like that. Then we're going to do another line. And this time we're going to come out to the side like this, and out to the side like this. So this is kind of like an overhang to the front door. And then we're going to do two lines inside. So one there and one there. I don't know if you've ever learned this before in school. I remember learning this in art class when I was younger. When you make tiles or bricks or whatever, you put the lines there, and then in the next row, you put them in between the other lines. So it gives it that like either brick or tile effect. So we're going to do that on all three rows. Then we're going to draw a pumpkin here and a pumpkin here to be like the two pumpkins on the sides of the door. So on this side, I'm going to make a shorter, rounder type of pumpkin. Make a little stem, a little swirl, and I'm going to give him like really big eyes. You guys can do whatever kind of faces you want on the pumpkins though. But I'm going to do like these big eyes, and I'm going to do like a scared mouth. And on this side, I'm going to do a big kind of different shaped pumpkin. The stem coming out like that. He kind of looks like a pear. And then he's going to be more of a scary face. And then we're going to do the posts on the side. So we're going to go straight down like this, but stop obviously when you get to your pumpkin. So you don't want to draw on top of him. And then down here, we're going to do a straight line underneath the pumpkin, then another line up top, and a close line to it. Right now we're making stairs, so that's like the first stair. Then we're going to space up a little bit more, and then do another close line to that one. See how it looks like stairs? Now we're going to do a big arch because this is going to be the front door. Now this is kind of tricky, but we're going to do another little arch like this because this gives the effect that the door is open. So we're going to put a little handle. We're going to do hinges. These are kind of like sideways, long, skinny triangles with lines through them like this. So that looks like hinges on the door, and it looks like the door is standing open. And then we're going to color in this part. So it looks like all dark and scary inside. All right, and then we're going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and finish the bottom of this with some grass. Some zigzaggy lines to make grass. Okay, now we're going to do the other part of the castle, I'm sorry, haunted house. So we're going to start up here, and we're going to make another roof like we did before, but just a little bit higher up. And again, don't worry about getting everything perfect because haunted houses are supposed to be crooked and crazy looking, so you literally can't mess up with this. That was my husband sneezing in the background. If you heard that, how dare he? I'm gonna have a talk with him after this. All right, so we're gonna connect this to here. Okay, now we're not gonna make the other side of the castle. Oh my gosh, why do I keep saying castle? We're not gonna make the other side of the haunted house yet. First, we're going to make this line, okay? So we're gonna do this kind of straight line across here. This is gonna be like kind of a balcony. So we're gonna do another straight line, another straight line. And then all across here, we're just gonna do like these lines coming up. They can be like crooked, going in different directions, because this is supposed to be like a balcony, but obviously it's old and it's haunted, so it's not gonna be perfect. And then we're gonna do these long, skinny, triangle pointed things on top of each one. And again, you don't have to make them all exactly the same, because that's what makes it cool. All right. Then we're going to do, we're not going to go down here yet. So we're just going to close this part of the haunted house wall down here because this part's kind of like hanging off. So you're just going to do a line like that. Then we're going to come up here and we're going to do a straight line across. So we're doing like this semi-circle kind of window. So we're going to do a big wide arch. And then we're going to do another smaller arch inside. One straight line up, one next to it, one next to it, and then one more on each side. And inside the smaller semicircle, we're going to do straight lines across. And now just to make it look nicer, I feel like it should have this border around it. So again, just take this slow because it'll make it less crooked. Make me try to go slower. And then I just made it crooked. But again, it doesn't matter because it's a haunted house. So now we're going to do a spider web. And the way we do this is we just kind of do these little curves and we just keep going with them in the direction that we want the spider web to go. And then we do the same line behind it, but smaller. And we just continue that until we have no more room. And then you're going to make a line that goes down the points. So this one has points and this one has points. And see how that makes it look like a spider web? All right, now the next thing we're going to do is off to the side right here. Okay, so you start with this curved line out to the side. This is actually going to be a ghost coming out of a window right here. So this is the top of the ghost head. And then we're going to do like this wavy line that goes into a point. He's just a bitty baby ghost. And then we're going to give him little eyes like that. Then we're going to draw the wall behind him. So we're going to draw this line down, stop where he's at, and then continue down. And then we are also going to put some more grass at the bottom of this one as well. So it looks cool when you do like some taller ones and some shorter ones. I don't think the haunted house has a very well manicured yard. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is, now that the ghost is there, we're going to kind of do the same thing where we're going to draw a window, but it's going to kind of be behind him. So we're going to go like this and make like a little rectangle or a square. And then we're going to do another smaller one inside again to make it like a border. And then a little cross shape. Okay, now we're going to do another spider web. So we're going to start up here and we're going to do that same thing again. And we're going to do another line behind it the same way. And another one until we run out of room again. And then we connect all the points, connect all the points, connect all the points. Now we're going to do a straight line down because this is going to be the little spider hanging from the web. We're just going to put a little black circle and then 3 little curvy legs on each side. Now I know a spider has 8 legs, but we can't see all his legs because one of them is behind him, okay? That's what I'm going with anyway. And then in this window, we're going to do some more of these like scary eyes. So you do like a down line and then like a little semicircle underneath. Now we're going to draw a little kitty, a scared kitty. So we're going to do, you have to make his head kind of big because you want to be able to fit eyes. And then we're going to make the eyes pretty big too, because when you color him in, all you're going to see is the eyes. So you can't really mess up there. I'm going to put these lines going straight down. We're not going to do a nose and a mouth because we're going to color him in. So let's do little tiny pointed ears on top. And then I love to do little zigzaggy whiskers. I think those look so cute. And then I'm not going to put whiskers on the other side because I'm making his back go up in an arch so that it looks like he's scared. So we're going to do this. Stop right there. Do another kind of curved line out like this because that's going to be his tail, and bring it back to that spot. Now right towards the middle of his face, you're going to come down to make a leg and then another leg, then go back up into an arch and make the back legs. Do another one right there and connect it. Now what makes him a really scaredy cat is when we do these little straight up zigzag lines like this, because it makes it look like his hair is standing up. And then we will color all that in black later on, and it'll look really cool because just his eyes will show up. So it'll be like a silhouette. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is, let me see if I forgot anything on the house. I'm gonna make these hinges a little more pointed because I think they look pretty cool. Okay, and then we're gonna make like little cracks on the house. So you just do like these little lines like this that looks like the house is cracked, and it kind of adds character. So it's almost like you're drawing like little lightning bolts or something. So I'm going to do that on that one. You can put these anywhere you want. And I'm going to do some more on this side. And a big crack over here. Another one back here. All right. Now we're going to do a big moon, like it's kind of behind the house. So we're going to start over here and go around. And again, this is something that you should go very slowly with. Even if you have to stop and pull your marker up off the paper to make sure. Still not exactly the way I wanted it. I made some rough drafts before this, and the moon looked so super cool. Like this one, for example. I love the way my moon looks in that one. On this side, we are going to do another ghost coming out. So we're going to do the top of his head again like this. And then we're going to go into a little wavy line. Another little wavy line on the other side. Back up. And then do two little eyes again. Just one. On this side of the house, I'm going to do a wavy line and then go into a swirly. And then another wavy line underneath it. And this is going to be like another one of these pointed top fences on the side of the house. So it can be all different directions, and you just put the little triangle spear looking thing at the top. And we're going to do some more grass, once again, long and short and all kinds of zigzaggy sizes. Now we're doing another bat up here. So when the bats are closer, they're going to be bigger. And so when they're bigger, we're going to do like a zigzag like this. Then we do like a little thing like the bat's head, and then another wing coming out. And then I just go up and down into a point, and then connect to the other wing, and then I just color it in. And then I just do them kind of in different angles and different sizes. If they're farther away, I don't put that like head shape in there. I just do the wings. Kind of looks like an M. So I'll just put a couple of those. And then at the top here, we're going to do another smaller ghost. So another one like that. A little wavy line coming down. Wavy line coming back up. Cutesy little eyes. Uh-oh. Made that one too big. See, again, I can fix that. Which doesn't need to be fixed because it actually kind of looks cool that one of his eyes is bigger than the other one. But if you wanted to fix it, once again, you can use one of these markers. You could do a couple coats if you need to. All right, so now what we're going to do on this side is first we're going to draw a gravestone. So we're going to do this arch like this. And then to kind of make it look 3D, we're going to go off to the side just a little bit and then follow that line down for the arch. And then we're going to write R-I-P. And then maybe do another little crack on there too. Now we're going to do a kind of a scary tree. I keep saying kind of, which is so funny because I make fun of my husband for saying that in all his videos. I'm like, you say kind of all the time. And now I'm doing it. I'm just going to blame him that I got it from listening to him. So you're going to start, trees always start out like kind of, here I go again with kind of. So you start out wide and then you're going to get more narrow. Once you figure this out, it's really fun to make trees. And you just do them kind of like wobbly like this too, because trees aren't straight up most of the time. And then for branches, you just go out. You can kind of go in any direction you want. That's why it's super fun. And again, with branches, you're going to start wider and then get more narrow. And then at the very end, they're really skinny. And you just make all these little different lines coming out. And then do another one going up all the way. All these little wavy lines. So you start out big, and then you get smaller and smaller like that. It's just fun because they always turn out so different and cool. You just kind of like go slow. So I'll probably forward past this part, but you can again pause and catch up. All right, so that looks pretty cool. Then I'll also just do some little lines going up, just to kind of give the tree some more character. All right. Now we're really missing some more grass around the trees and around the gravestone. And let's see, is that it? I think that's everything. Let me double check. Yep, all the cracks, the spider webs. I might add one more little bat up here to kind of balance things out a little bit. And now we just get to color everything in. Thank you so much for drawing with us. Please make sure to send your pictures to our Facebook page or our Instagram page. I love to see what you guys create because everything is so unique and different. And also make sure to subscribe to our channel below and give us a big thumbs up. See you guys next time. Bye.